Hello and welcome to day 4 of the UE4 Mega Jam. So right off the bat, today's been a big waste of time. There's not much to report today. The main thing I've been doing, which was not even in the original design, which is, not a good idea when you're game jamming to start adding complicated things that you've never done before. And it was these turrets. So the idea with these turrets, now this one works as intended. It's supposed to be a 360 turret, but these turrets are supposed to be limited at the angle in which they can shoot. Now, I did get that working, and I got it working with something called relative rotation. But the problem with that is that the ship itself moves in world rotation. So we have the ship moving in world rotation, and we have this moving in relative rotation, and guess what? It breaks. So I spent most of the day trying to figure that out, trying to figure out why with world rotation we can't clamp the angle or clamp the float. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've got up to. I'll show you what I've got. So right now, all of the turrets actually just lock on and fire the broadside, which is nice. But you'll see that if I turn around while we're locked onto this guy, we're probably, because it just locks onto the nearest target, we will be able to shoot ourselves, which is not good. So I'm either going to try and figure out a way to clamp the rotation with the set world rotation, which in my very brief research, I haven't seen a way of doing it. But that's something to look into. Yeah, these errors, I won't worry about those. That's just because I'm not on death. I'm not destroying everything. Yeah, so the code's getting really messy. I'm happy with what I've got so far, but I'm a little bit disappointed that today's been a bit of a write-off. I don't think I'm going to be able to use these turrets because I don't think I'm going to find a way to clamp the world rotation. Like I say, I'm definitely going to move on tomorrow onto something else because I don't want to waste any more time on this. But I'm hoping towards the end that I'm going to have a couple of hours to come back and have another look at this. Like I say, I've worked from about 10 today till about 7 trying to fix this, and it's just been a nightmare. I got set up easily, and when I was testing, because I was still, everything worked, and I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be great. But then as soon as I start moving the ship, all the rotations start getting thrown out, and everything is a bit all over the place. So yeah, not a lot done today. Just wading through the mud, and this is a classic game jam mistake. Thinking that you can just quickly add this thing that you think is going to be easy, but actually turns out to be a whole wasted day. I mean, when I say wasted, it's not completely wasted because we still have these turrets and we still have the possibility of finding a way to clamp these. And if we can, then that's just going to fix the problem and it's great and it'll work. If not, it's going to be a case of taking this out, just having this top turret that rotates 360, and then putting in the broadside cannons on the side like we originally intended. I just thought with these moving and everything, it looked so cool, and just give a bit more interest to the game. Also, it solved the problem of you were always locked on and you're going to be firing in the right direction. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. All I've really done is added like this to the hood, so that now we can see. But that was basically it. I did try some other stuff today that went completely wrong as well, and I've noticed a little bit of an error in my get all axis of class and get the closest target. You can see in the bottom right hand corner there that number is supposed to be displaying the closest target. But it's actually just cycling through, and I don't know what's happening there. So there is some problem somewhere, but with a game jam, everything's going to be a little bit janky. So tomorrow is going to be finishing off the shield stuff, finishing off all the hood stuff, and then it will be in its sort of what you might call its alpha stage. And then we're going to see with the last 2 days that we've got what we can do. Remember, we still need enemy ships and maybe some kind of interesting behavior for them. And we just need to polish it and make it fun because right now, we've got a game, but we don't have anything that's particularly fun. So it's just trying to make it more interesting and a little bit more fun. So yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit more productive, and I won't make so many blunders. But that's game development for you. Right. Okay. That's it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one.